Imagine walking through streets that were bustling with life thousands of years ago, where emperors made decisions that shaped entire civilizations, where architects built structures so extraordinary they still leave us speechless today. Ancient cities hold secrets, stories, and a grandeur that modern life can barely comprehend. They remind us where humanity came from, and just how remarkable our ancestors truly were. Today, we are counting down the 10 most popular ancient cities ever to exist on this planet. We are ranking these incredible places based on their historical significance, their breathtaking architectural marvels, and the lasting cultural legacies they left behind for the entire world. From mysterious ruins buried beneath volcanic ash to towering monuments that have stood for over 4,000 years, this countdown has something absolutely extraordinary at every single stop. So get comfortable, because we are about to take you on the greatest journey through human history ever assembled. Let us begin. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is Ephesus, a once magnificent city located in what is now modern-day Turkey. Founded by the Greeks and later flourishing under Roman rule, Ephesus was one of the ancient world's most powerful and prosperous cities. At its peak, it was home to nearly 250,000 people, making it one of the largest urban centers of its time. Walking through its ruins today, you can still feel the echoes of its former glory. The Library of Celsus, with its stunning two-story facade, once housed thousands of scrolls and stood as a symbol of knowledge and prestige. But perhaps most breathtaking was the Temple of Artemis, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Beyond its architecture, Ephesus served as a vital trade and cultural crossroads, connecting east and west, making it an absolute powerhouse of antiquity. Coming in at number 9 is Pompeii, one of history's most haunting and extraordinary ancient cities. On August 24, 79 AD, the mighty Mount Vesuvius erupted with catastrophic force, burying this thriving Roman city beneath meters of volcanic ash and pumice in a matter of hours. Thousands of lives were lost in an instant, and an entire civilization was swallowed by the earth. But here is where history takes a remarkable twist. That very destruction became Pompeii's greatest gift to the future. The volcanic ash acted like a time capsule, perfectly preserving streets, homes, temples, bakeries, and even the haunting plaster casts of victims frozen in their final moments. When excavations began in the 18th century, historians were stunned. Pompeii offered an unparalleled window into everyday Roman life, revealing how ordinary people lived, worked, and loved nearly 2,000 years ago. It remains breathtakingly unforgettable. Coming in at number 8 is Jerusalem, one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities on Earth, with a history stretching back over 5,000 years. Few places on the planet carry the spiritual and historical weight that Jerusalem does. This extraordinary city is considered sacred by 3 of the world's major religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, making it unlike anywhere else in human civilization. Walking through its ancient stone walls, you feel the weight of millennia beneath your feet. The Western Wall, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and the Dome of the Rock all stand within close proximity, representing centuries of faith, conflict, and coexistence. Empires rose and fell here. Babylonians, Romans, Crusaders, and Ottomans all left their mark on this sacred ground. Today, billions of people across the globe look toward Jerusalem with reverence, ensuring its place among history's most significant ancient cities. Coming in at number 7 is Athens, a city that didn't just witness history, it created it. Athens is widely celebrated as the birthplace of democracy, philosophy, and the very foundations of Western civilization. Standing high above the city, the Acropolis remains one of the most iconic silhouettes in the entire world. Perched atop it, the Parthenon, built in the 5th century before the Common Era, stands as a breathtaking testament to ancient Greek architectural genius and artistic ambition. But Athens wasn't only about stunning stone structures. Its streets were alive with ideas that would echo through millennia. Socrates questioned everything, challenging citizens to think deeper about justice and virtue. His student Plato envisioned ideal societies and explored the nature of reality itself. These legendary thinkers transformed human thought forever, right here in this extraordinary city. Athens is truly where the ancient world found its intellectual heartbeat. Coming in at number 6 is Alexandria, the crown jewel of the ancient Mediterranean world. Founded by Alexander the Great in 331 BC along the Egyptian coastline, this city quickly became the intellectual and cultural capital of the ancient world. At its heart stood the Great Library of Alexandria, a breathtaking institution that housed hundreds of thousands of scrolls, drawing scholars, philosophers, and scientists from across the known world. Thinkers like Euclid and Archimedes contributed groundbreaking ideas within its walls. But Alexandria was not just about knowledge. Rising from its harbor was the legendary Lighthouse of Alexandria, standing over 100 meters tall and counted among the 7 wonders of the ancient world. This beacon guided sailors safely through the Mediterranean for centuries. Though much of ancient Alexandria now lies beneath the sea, its legacy in science, literature, and philosophy continues to echo powerfully through human civilization today. Halfway through our countdown, we arrive somewhere truly extraordinary. Perched nearly 8,000 feet above sea level in the Peruvian Andes, Machu Picchu emerges from swirling clouds like a vision from another world. Built by the Inca civilization around the mid-15th century, this citadel was hidden from the outside world for centuries until explorer Hiram Bingham rediscovered it in 1911. What makes Machu Picchu so astonishing is its sheer engineering brilliance. Massive stone blocks were fitted together without a single drop of mortar, yet they have withstood earthquakes for over 500 years. Cascading agricultural terraces carved into steep mountainsides fed its population while preventing erosion. But here is where the mystery deepens. Historians still fiercely debate what Machu Picchu actually was. Was it a royal retreat for the Inca Emperor Pachacuti? A sacred religious sanctuary aligned with celestial bodies? Or perhaps a powerful administrative center? Nobody knows for certain, and that mystery makes it utterly irresistible. Stepping into number 4, we arrive at one of the most breathtaking ancient cities ever created by human hands. Petra, the rose-red city of the Nabataeans, hidden within the desert mountains of modern-day Jordan. What makes Petra truly extraordinary is that it was not built, but carved. Entire temples, tombs, and dwellings were sculpted directly into towering walls of rose-colored sandstone, creating a city that seems to emerge from the earth itself. The journey into Petra begins through the Siq, a narrow, winding canyon stretching nearly 1.5 kilometers, its walls soaring overhead like nature's own cathedral. Then suddenly, the iconic treasury facade bursts into view, an unforgettable moment that has left visitors speechless for centuries. Beyond its beauty, Petra was a commercial powerhouse, commanding ancient trade routes connecting Arabia, Egypt, and the Mediterranean world, making it one of antiquity's most strategically vital cities. Stepping into the top 3, we arrive at Rome, the Eternal City, a place where ancient history breathes through every cobblestone and crumbling column. Few cities on earth can match Rome's extraordinary concentration of ancient wonders. The mighty Colosseum, once roaring with the sounds of gladiatorial combat, still stands as one of the most recognizable structures ever built. Nearby, the sprawling Roman Forum served as the beating heart of political and social life for centuries. Then there is the Pantheon, a breathtaking feat of engineering that has stood remarkably intact for nearly 2,000 years. But Rome's greatness extends far beyond stone and mortar. The Roman Empire gave the world its foundations of law, the Latin language, architectural innovation, and systems of governance that echo through modern democracies today. Rome was not built in a day, and its legacy certainly was not either. Up next, number 2 awaits. Coming in at number 2, we arrive at Luxor, built upon the ruins of ancient Thebes, the magnificent capital of Egypt's new kingdom. This city along the Nile is arguably the greatest open-air museum on earth, and once you see it, that title makes complete sense. The Karnak temple complex is staggering in scale, a forest of towering columns and colossal statues built over nearly 2,000 years by successive pharaohs. Nearby, the Luxor temple glows golden under floodlights each evening, connecting the ancient world to the present in breathtaking fashion. Cross the Nile to the west bank, and you enter the Valley of the Kings, where over 60 royal tombs were carved deep into limestone cliffs, including the legendary burial chamber of Tutankhamun. Every wall, every column, every carved hieroglyph tells a story spanning thousands of years. Luxor does not just preserve history, it breathes it. And finally, claiming the top spot, Cairo and the Great Pyramids of Giza. Nothing on earth quite prepares you for your first glimpse of these colossal structures rising from the desert. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, standing at nearly 140 meters tall, was built over 4,500 years ago and remains the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. Beside it, the Great Sphinx watches in eternal silence, its gaze locked across centuries of human history. Cairo itself pulses with extraordinary energy, a sprawling modern metropolis where ancient pharaonic legacy breathes alongside contemporary life. From the Egyptian Museum's priceless treasures to the bustling streets of Islamic Cairo, history surrounds you at every turn. And that is precisely why these ancient cities continue to captivate us. They remind us where we came from, how brilliantly humanity has always dreamed, and just how enduring the human spirit truly is.